Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk about my new TBR game because apparently this is all the rage going around on BookTube. Everyone's coming up with ways of choosing their TBR. Now, mostly I'm a mood reader and I also read books from my Book Haul Revisited series, so I don't really choose massive TBRs unless I'm doing readathons, but I thought this would be a sort of fun way just to play around with things that I'm reading, and you'll see why in a moment. There are lots and lots of different TBR games out there. Megan from Tome Infinity has one. It's a board game that's based off Candyland. I know that Becca has Becca's Bookopoly. The Under the Covers girls have the Romanceopoly board, which I'm sort of slowly doing, but I'm not actually playing it properly. I'm just reading all the prompts. I think Cody has the wheel of the TBR wheel, and there's a whole lot of other things going around. I didn't have the patience to make a board game, so I made a card game. And I know it doesn't look like much. I basically just picked backings so that I could separate the two piles of cards, because one pile of cards is types of books to read. So genres and readerships and some hashtags. I think there's own voices and Lover's Way and things in here. And then this set of cards is actually a set of challenges. So the deal is going to be that I pick one book card and one challenge card, and whatever challenge card I pick for the book is what I have to do when I'm reading the book or after I read the book. So these are sort of like they're just little challenges to do. So what I thought I would do is I was gonna pick one of these at the end of my Books Beside My Bed video, but just because of the way this month is going, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 4 books and 4 challenges, and I'm going to have one for each week in October. I do already have some books in mind, but I'm going to see if I can marry some of those up, or I might just pick something completely different off my TBR shelf, or potentially my Kindle. We're just going to do this. Let's shuffle these cards. Okay, so the first book is going to be a science fiction book. I'm not looking, I promise. And the challenge is going to be to create a planner layout based off that book. Okay, I'm going to cheat a little. I'm going to use Adrift by Rob Moffat. This is one of the books that I have to read as part of my Book Haul Revisited series, but it is science fiction and I think I could do something really cool with a planner layout once I've read this. Is an Own Voices book, and for that, I get to take a bookstagram photo. And for that, I'm going to read Growing Up Queer in Australia, which is edited by Benjamin Law and a whole host of other people, but this will make a really cool bookstagram photo, I think. Book number 3 is Other. Basically, that's like a free choice. And the challenge is going to be to do a blog review. For that, I'm going to read a middle grade book, Murder Most Unladylike by Robin Stevens. This has been on my TBR for a while and I need to get to it, so now's the perfect time. And my last pick is middle grade. Okay, that's okay, I've got plenty of middle grade books. And the challenge is to design a bookmark for the book. For this challenge, I'm going to read Monstrous Devices by Damien Love. This is middle grade, sort of steampunky, science fiction, fantasy read, and I'm looking forward to it. This will be a good October read. So those are my 4 TBR game picks for October. Next month I'll see how I'm going. I might maybe pick a book out at the end of every Books Beside My Bed video if you think that'd be interesting and fun, and then I have to read that book for the next week. Haven't quite decided yet. I am quite happy with my cards. There are a whole lot of things in here, so I suppose I should have done this at the start. But aside from the book categories, there's ARCs or review copies, YA sci-fi, crime thriller mystery, YA contemporary, fantasy, Australian, recommended by a friend, romance, urban fantasy, paranormal romance, because I have a lot of those, short story collection, Lover's YA, diverse read, and YA fantasy. Those are my book categories. And some of the other activities are annotate the book. And this one I've decided that I may also switch this. This could also possibly be like a vlog, because if I'm reading a Kindle, I can't really annotate that. If you like this book video, you know, if you like this, read that sort of thing. Twitter review. This one I thought would be fun. I used to write fan fiction, and what I really liked was writing really short fics, 100-word fics, so I thought I could write a 100-word fanfic based off a book. That'd be fun. Read with a snack. Do a standalone YouTube review for a book. Read with a cup of tea, although I tend to do that most days, but you know, to be specific about it. Create a zine inspired by the book. Make a book themed badge button, so I have my little badge maker, so maybe I can make a button. Write a series of book club questions. Fan cast the characters. Create an aesthetic board. Create a subscription box based off the book. Haven't done one of those in ages. And write a poem inspired by the book. So those are the potential options. I may come up with more and then make more cards, but for now this is plenty of variety. And it's just a fun way to choose some different books from my unread pile. Let me know what you think of the game down below. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.